Yeah, I think, obviously clinching the playoffs is a big milestone for us. Is a stepping stone here for us to achieve the things that we've set out for. So just really proud for the club, for the fans of Nashville, and the players in the locker room. They're the ones that go out there every night and do it. For the game, I thought we started out with the intensity that we wanted. I thought we were able to put Houston under pressure early. And then obviously the red card sort of changes the dynamic of the game. I was proud of the group to continue to stay aggressive with the ball, and a couple halftime adjustments come in. Again, credit to the coaching staff with that one. Really good, I think, adjustments at halftime. The players responded great, and then I think a professional second half.
BJ, you just kind of touched on it there, but I just wanted to get your thoughts on how you guys managed the game, especially after the red card. It felt like they sat in a pretty low block and were able to move them side to side with the ball. Were you happy with kind of how you used possession?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part. I think when we did use possession, you saw that we were able to get into the penalty box, create goal-scoring chances, or at the very least finish the attack. And so I thought we had a few maybe impatient moments in that first half that led to some little bits of counterattack. But I thought in the second half you saw a pretty composed group, and then we're able to continue to make adjustments. The guys that came on the field, we always asked them to be able to elevate our play. They did that tonight. I think good contributions from guys. So again, a team performance and momentum now as we move into Wednesday.
And then I wanted to ask about just kickoff specifically. We've seen you guys do it for a few weeks at least now, just kicking it out of bounds for throw-in. Obviously, kind of indirectly led to the goal. I guess what's the thought process behind that, and were you pleased with kind of how it resulted today?
Yeah, I think for us it's just about setting the tone, right? We're at home. We want to be on the front foot. If we can pin the opponent in and move our lineup and start to press, you can. And then I think you saw from a little bit of that and being able to press, and then the first goal. I mean, the pressing from Jacob Schaffelberg's just tremendous. Then Alex Mule kind of gets on a loose ball. So for us, it's just about setting the tone. And I thought the guys did a really good job right off the first whistle.
BJ, obviously they scored the goal from a turnover moment, and then in the second half there were a couple of moments that Houston maybe were on the front foot for a little bit. Did you see anything that was concerning or something that that kind of gets you worried going into this final on Wednesday?
I mean, no, I thought we handled things pretty well. Of course, I mean, you don't want to turn the ball over, but these things happen in soccer. So, what I'm most proud of is this group continues to respond. They're able to rally and respond. So what I think we're going to be able to take into the final is I think we're battle tested through this season and now even through tonight. With experience. This group has experience that they can lean on, knowing that whatever's sort of thrown at us in the final, we'll be able to respond to it.
And then you're someone who always gives the praise to pretty much everybody else, but I want to ask you, for you personally, making the playoffs, what does that mean, from a career perspective, but also from you as personally, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, what it means to me is that somebody like Mr. Ingram and Mike Jacobs and Andy Nájar, those guys gave trust to me to come in and coach this team, and when you can do that, it makes you proud. But I'm proud of the club, and I'm proud for the fans that they're back into we're back into the playoffs. But at the same time, it's just sort of this first milestone for us, right? We're an ambitious club, and we want to be ambitious. So we've earned our way into the playoffs. And we have to finish now. We have to kind of turn the page real quick here and then focus on the Open Cup.
BJ, when the Houston ties the game with that beautiful goal, what was your thought process? I mean, the first half was almost over, and here you are with a team that's got one player less 9 minutes ago, and all of a sudden they tie the game. Were you worried? Did you have to make in your mind already the changes needed in halftime to do what you did in the second half?
I think we'd already been preparing for that. Again, I give a lot of credit to the coaches that Mike, Danny, and John, that were already kind of, developing that as it was happening. And so, no, I mean, we're not a team that's going to, clam up. We talk about responding. We train those things. And again, I think you saw from the team that they were able to be adaptable, take in information, make the adjustments, and come out right in the second half and have a really professional performance.
Now, knowing tonight what you already know, perhaps many minutes before the game ended, that you had qualified to the playoffs, does that give you some sort of a peace of mind to the team before going into the final on Wednesday, instead of what would have been the contrary, and probably still have to fight for that spot later on?
I think when you're in the run of the game, a lot of those things it wasn't like we were knowing that type of information and talking about that. I think when you're in the run of the game, you're focused on winning the game that's ahead of you at that moment. That was our objective, and we achieved it.
Yes, very happy, to help my team with the result, scoring goals, assisting, and that's why I'm here. And just hope to continue in the same way, and very happy with the 3 points.
All right, and what?
Yeah, Andy, I'm just curious what you guys saw at halftime and kind of the adjustments you made to come out and score 2 goals in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think in the first half we were more keeping the ball, side to side. We didn't change to one side to another side fast, like in the second half, And I think that was the change we make in the second half. And I think and you guys saw that we scored 2 quick goals. And that was the change we made.
Obviously, some tricky results in the past 2 months or so. How important was it not just to get a win tonight, but to get a win heading into Wednesday in the Open Cup final?
Yeah, I think was good tonight, the win, because we get confidence like this, and we go to the important match, for Nashville, for the team, for the staff, even for us, as a new player coming to new team, is also very good. Is give confidence to myself, also to my teammate, and I hope we can go now and there to Austin and bring the cup. That's the thing we want, for this club.
Andy, earlier this month you signed a new contract with Nashville SC. What made you make that decision, and what were those how does that make you feel, signing another contract with Nashville SC?
Yeah, it was easy decision, because I'm happy here, my family is happy, and also we get a good deal with the team, and I'm very excited to be here longer, not just 1 year or 2, I hope I can continue more years than just 1 or 2, and I'm very happy, my family happy. That's the most important, and also, I hope we can achieve good things with Nashville.
And then you talked about going into the final and what that means. How is the feeling in the locker room? Is there a little bit of nervousness going into this final? What are the conversations like between the players, and how are you feeling going into it?
No, I think nervous, really nervous, I don't think the player have, because sometimes you feel just good nervous, but I think the team is really good and focused for Wednesday, and also very exciting to play in the final, because it's difficult to get there, and now we are there, so now we have to go there and try to be in our best, and we hope we can get that 4th trophy for Tennessee, and also for Nashville, and I think and I believe in this group, and we're gonna achieve good things with this club.
Andy, desde que escuchamos varias veces la historia de tu vida personal y cuando llegas a los Estados Unidos de niño, y parece que son varias historias de revivir, de volver, de retornar en muchos aspectos. Da la sensación de que esta es otra, porque muchas veces hay jugadores que regresan a Centroamérica o cualquier país y ya no más. ya como que la MLS o cualquier otra jornada terminó. En tu caso, vuelves a venir a Nashville, revives, estás de candidato a ser defensa del año en la MLS y firmas otro contrato. ¿Cómo poder contar ese nuevo capítulo de tu vida?
Sí, bueno, la verdad que tengo muchos capítulos que contar, la verdad. Creo que mi vida ha sido muy bonita. He tenido malos momentos, pero al igual creo que esos malos momentos son los que me han llevado hasta el día de hoy. La verdad que hoy disfruto el poder jugar al fútbol nuevamente, ¿no? A pesar de las malas cosas que me pasaron durante mi etapa en Europa, con las lesiones y todo eso. Y pues soy un jugador que no me conformo con nada, con lo poquito que he logrado. Creo que siempre me he caracterizado como esa persona de poder querer más siempre, de poder sobresalir, esté donde esté, y creo que eso es lo que me ha llevado a donde estoy ahora, y pues igual confiando en Dios, ¿no? Siempre, porque es muy importante también poder poner a Dios en primer lugar, y creo que también eso es una de las cosas el cual yo ahora estoy viviendo este lindo momento con Nashville, ¿no? Y espero poder seguir disfrutándolo de la misma manera o mucho mejor, ¿no? Esperamos sobre todo pues que sería lindo poder llegar a un nuevo club, poder lograr el primer título con el club, hacer historia, ¿no? Y creo que esperamos y confiando en Dios que se va a lograr.
Eso último que decías, bueno, más o menos por donde iba mi segunda pregunta. Nashville ya estuvo casi a punto de llevarse su primer título con la Leagues Cup hace 2 años. Sería entonces, digamos, viendo tu vida y lo que nos describes y sabemos, sería Andy Nájar tal vez esa persona, ese jugador, ese espíritu, de alguna manera decirlo, que necesita ese equipo para ganar su primer título.
Bueno, para eso estamos aquí, ¿no? Creo que he podido demostrar durante la temporada, ¿no? Lo que he hecho con el equipo, todo lo que he aportado al equipo, ¿no? Creo que eso también es importante para uno como defensa, ¿no? Es un poco complicado poder lograr lo que he logrado en estos 7, 8 meses que he estado en el club. Creo que podría ser, ¿no? Pero igual la ayuda de los compañeros, creo que el equipo este año creo que está muy bien. Sí tuvimos momentos difíciles en los últimos partidos, pero igual nos pudimos levantar de eso, y confiando en Dios de que vamos a poder traer el título a Nashville, y esperamos y que todo el equipo igual desde el primer pitido del árbitro pues hasta el último pitido, no poder dar lo mejor de nosotros, estar al 100% concentrado, porque va a ser muy importante y esperamos poder ganarlo.
Gracias.
Good.
Would you want me to interpret?
You can send it later if you want.
Andy, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, no
to
problem.
speak with you guys, and
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Gracias, Andy.
Have a good night.